Hello, everybody, and welcome to another review. But this is not a Kong game review. This is a regular review by me, and it's about the Game Boy app for the Nintendo Switch. I really was not expecting a lot. Coming off the 3DS, Game Boy games, I was expecting it to be somewhat laggy and somewhat kind of not as good as the original Game Boy. But, and I'll get into the details about why I like and why I dislike about the Game Boy, the app itself. But, so, first of all, the likes. As you know, I like the rewind function from the Nintendo app and the SNES app. That was great. So, what did they do with the Game Boy one? They do the exact same thing. I know people complained that N64 didn't have that, but it still has the suspend point, so that's a good thing. The options to change the way it looks, it's pretty good. I like that you can use the original Game Boy, the Game Boy Pocket, which is black and white, or the color. So you got more of an option now. It's like, whoa. They also have sizing. So you can have this square of a screen, just like, it's bigger than the Game Boy screen. But you can also go with the regular size, which, to me, is great for nostalgia reasons, and I'll get to that here in a minute. But the reason why I don't like it, and I'm glad that they actually gave us the option to do both the big screen and the small screen. But we'll get into the reason why I don't kind of don't like it either. The games too, and we'll get to the reasons why I don't like half the games, because some of them, and there's a few games that aren't on the Game Boy yet. Hopefully, we'll get them soon. And I like the selection. We got Link's Awakening, DX. We got Wario Land 3. We got Wario Land 2. We got Gargoyle's Quest. We got Metroid 2, Samus Return. Return of Samus, I mean. So, yeah, we got a pretty good plethora of games. Oh, and Tetris. We had to have a Tetris. I mean, it was a Game Boy. Came out for the Game Boy when it first came out. Now, on to my complaints. Well, first of all, the screen resolution. Okay, I get it. They want to give us the classic feel of a Game Boy. Nintendo. It's probably like 30 years since you came out with the Game Boy. Give us full screen. My problem is there are black borders around it. There's no need for it. Or how about this? Give us something that can go around the borders. Think about it, Nintendo. You could do, like, if we play Wario Land 3, put a border around there showing all the enemies and stuff. Okay? And don't give us just a boring black background. Next complaint is the options. Now, the options are great. Don't get me wrong. But you have the classic style, where everything's ghosted. Why? He didn't have to do that. Oh, by the way, you also had the both the NA and the Europe versions. And I'll get to the other thing about that I don't like about that too. But then we have one of my biggest complaints. It's not going to be, oh, you shouldn't get the Game Boy app complaint. It's a good app, okay? But where's Mario Land? Where's Mario Land 3? Where's Mario Land 2? You have Mario Land 2. 6 golden coins. You have Mario Land. You got Mario Land 3. Mario Land 3. You can't have Mario Land 2 without 1. It doesn't fit. It doesn't make sense. You can't have Mario Land 3 without Mario Land 2 or Mario Land 3. And then they forgot the most important game of all time. I really liked, and a friend from Twitter, the Great TQ, by the way, that's his name, also said this. Where's Donkey Kong 94? Where is it? Why did you add that? Now, I'm glad that we're going to get some other games like Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons. I wonder, Nintendo, will you add the original Link's Awakening to the Game Boy? If you don't, that's fine. Link's Awakening DX is great. And one last thing. And I've talked about this before. Why did we have to pay extra to play N64, Genesis, and now Game Boy Advance games? Why? That blows my mind. I mean, okay, I get it. The N64 games, the Sega Genesis games, they're expensive. And so are the Game Boy Advance games. But really? We couldn't have Game Boy Advance games for the original NSO. One thing I want to know, when are you going to drop the price of the expansion pass for us that can't afford to have it $60? Okay, I get it. You want to have the expansion pass. That's fine. It's okay, but again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but we need more bang for a buck. Game Boy Advance games, Sega Genesis, and N64 games aren't enough for a price that much. Give us GameCube. Give us, I don't know, maybe give us Sega CD games. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys on the next video.